Solstice Slay. Maokai is actually really strong. The Bard and answer into it. Kaiser did play a lot of Bard back in 2020, I want to say, or at least was known for it when he joined the league. Moving though, first scrub will fall. Now, although there is a notification on our screens that the scrubs are going down, until all three are taken, Rogue won't know that Jankos is doing these, so they try and be a little bit more explosive, but they don't need to. They haven't got first items anywhere. They're still getting the objectives. They got 2 grubs to 1. They got a Drake. They're fine, because then you stop the Void Mites from spawning. But actually, Zoe had to soak 6 out of the mid wave because the Heretics coming with Kaiser already have that 6. They get one of them. Marcoon has to flash away, does still have the twisting advance, he dashes back forward, but Rogue really can't come over to help him. Marcoon falls first, he goes Timber, Wonder trading in the top. First scrub from going over to Rogue.
Yeah, but it's kind of traded out because Slack had got a plate on the top side as well. I mean, sure, Rogue stopped the Mites from spawning, but still feels like a very positive trade all in all for Team Heretics. They'll be happy to take this one up, and now we're just kind of waiting. Oh, teleport's kind of deep. No, Shigenda's joining the team over the wall.
Okay. Heretics.
What you got for us?
It's not Oppenheimer. You don't just have to stand and watch. You can join in if you want. Nope. Instead, they'll just watch the explosions the Rift-Herald falls. The Azir goes in. Perkz trying to dash away. He was trading with Shigenda, but was on the wrong side of that trade. Perfect execution will get him out as Heretics push in mid.
And they almost get the tower. I mean, you look at it, watching like,
Well, I was trying to work out how long Oppenheimer was and whether I could make a joke about it. It's been an Oppenheimer length of time since we last saw a proper fight in this game, but
we had a lot of pauses today.
Oppenheimer was longer than 15 minutes. So.
That's true. We did have a lot of pauses today.
It's a weird experience.
I'm sure
it was. A strange, strange thing to do. Okay. I think it might be under 21 minutes, but only.
Trio mode.
Yeah.
Brilliant trio mode.
We have a Maokai in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great to have you here.
Thanks.
He's going to be here for quite a few times this year. Temper Fate goes wide. Marcoon still has the flash. Goes in with a twisted advance. It's 19 minutes. He dies!
Why do educate us, dear medic?
Prey animals. Animals that are hunted because they can see all around themselves, so they can see if a predator comes in. What is hunting the Baron? What is trying to kill it, man? I'm scared.
That's a horrible fight thing to think about. What might not be a horrible fight is if Rogue decide to try and cut Heretics off, but they're gonna have the Bard Portal, and they will trade that tower for the Dragon, and Rogue stop the stack. So honestly, it feels good for them on the game state just to talk about the game.
I mean, they might actually look for this.
Marcoon, there's a teleport there.
Flash, twisted advance, teleport behind. Wonder's trying to catch out Marcoon. Shigenda going in. TP also burnt by Perkz as he joins the fight. Zoe already down to half. Temper Bay hits 2. Zoe is going to have to go in straight away, pretty much. He dives forward. Magnustorm, not enough. He'll fall 3-0 so far for Heretics. Wonder flashing. Can't land the Tofu strikes. Perkz forced away by Shigenda. The magical journey brings them in. Nature's Grasp will only root up one. Everyone else can line up behind it. Perkz stepped into another route. Trying to get round to clear out this control ward. Jankos chipped away. There, just order them, dude. He's got like 970 gold off it. He's just not getting the really OP upgrade from the support item, right? He can get that Bounty of Worlds. Now he's caught out. Wonder and Jankos chasing him down. The Fate's Call will pull him out. Good Tempered Bait, though, locks them up. Nature's Grasp has been used. Zoe gets the Magnustorm down, but just doesn't have the damage. And now Rogue starting to fall by the wayside. Comp chased away. The slow from the Bard. Cosmic binding into the wall, and Comp will fall. Marcoon, Shigenda, and Larson, the only ones left alive as Team Heretics turn their eyes towards the Baron.
Said just recently, Team Heretics would need a couple of members dead for this Baron attempt to happen, and they found their picks. Now they're on top of the Baron. Larson has ultimate. That's the only one left available for Rogue, but they're not even trying. They're just going to go and trade this Dragon off, get their second Infernal of the game, and look to Turtle as they will likely fall around 7,000 gold behind as this Baron falls.
There you are. Basically exactly 7.
Means the siege is going to come through, and whilst it's not poke Varus, this Varus is going to be very, very difficult to get on top of, and will still deal a bunch of damage.
So at least though, going into the Magnustorm as they look to engage TP behind as well from Shigenda. Last chance saloon you have to feel here from Rogue. They've already lost their support. Will they lose more? Blackhead pulled back, shut down by Marcoon. Shigenda now in the midst of 3 members of Heretics. Perkz yet to join this fight. Marcoon's going to fall as well though. Wonder, Jankos and Kaiser working their way through the Rogue lineup. Comp trying to do everything he can under the tower, but he just can't do enough. Rogue get 1 kill on the board, but what have they lost for it?
Potentially a lot. It could, I mean, with Comp dead and Larson the only one alive, I'm not going to say the game just yet. Maybe 2 inhibs is just the cost. Team Heretics won't bite off more than they can chew, but Larssen trying to get up in Perks' face, stop this push from happening in.
Perks going back in, stunned with the Shadowing Strike, but Larssen has to work his way away from this. So Leaks crashes down and Larsen's able to walk away. Double inhib, as you say. Jamada is the cost. 5,000 extra gold from the Baron power play of the fight. He doesn't have the front line, or the battle's too far away from him. Comp still no flash. Temper Fate will lock him up. The Pathmaker, it slams him into the wall, and back down to the fountain he goes. The Callista has not done wonders at all for Rogue. The final inhibitor in the eyes of Heretics, and maybe even more than that, the game a possibility. Shigenda caught out, Perks stunned for a second. Darking Blade lands the knock-up. There's the inhibitor falling. Larssen 3 items on the Azir. Is that enough? Will we finally see can? But often we've seen Rogue having to engage reactively rather than ever proactively looking for those picks.
Yeah, I think frankly, Rogue have kind of been dished their own medicine this game. Perks
onto Shigenda, forces the World Ender out. The Tempered Fate lands on one Nexus Tower. Zoelis trying to get on the backline, but there is no one autoing the Heretics backline. Larssen and Shigenda alongside Marcoon trying to hold the Nexus. Wonder will fall. The first Nexus Tower follows suit though. And Jankos, Perks, Kaiser, and Blackhead can just slowly work their way through the Aatrox. Larssen left standing, all on his lonesome. The Emperor's divide will divide the wheat from the chaff. And this time Rogue have been found wanting Heretics to win the win.
Yep, redemption win, if you ask me.